Hello everyone, welcome to this new video of tutorial Selenium for beginners. In last video, we have covered how to download Chrome driver and how to run the test case on Chrome browser. We have opened the google.com website on the Chrome browser with the help of Selenium and Chrome driver. In this video, we are going to cover how to add Internet Explorer driver to the Selenium project and then how to run your test case on iBrowser. Again, for the iBrowser, we have to download the iDriver and that we will use to interconnect your Selenium with the iBrowser. So let's go to the Chrome browser. So here is my Selenium official website download page. Now on this download page, if you scroll bit, you will see the option Internet Explorer driver server. So there are two drivers available, 32-bit Windows IE and 64-bit Windows IE. So I'm using 64-bit Windows IE laptop iBrowser, so I need to download this 64-bit. So just download it. So let's see in downloads folder. So here is my zip file downloaded. So just extract that zip file. Yeah, so here is the extracted file available inside the folder iDriver server file, which is of 3.34 MB. Good. Okay, then navigate to the Eclipse. So here we have imported the Chrome driver from downloads path. Now instead of that, we can directly add these driver files or the browser driver files in your project. So by creating a new folder in your project, so just right click on your project name and then go for the new folder, and then here we have to provide the folder name as libs, just shortcut for libraries, libs libs, and click on finish. So now inside that libs folder we can add our Chrome driver file. So that driver file is available in my downloads. So just copy that driver file from downloads. So here is my driver file, just copy that driver file and then we have to paste it in libs folder. So here it is. Now that Chrome driver file is directly available in my project, no need to provide the external path. Now in order to use that internal library file, we have to modify our code little bit. So we'll create one string path is equal to system.getProperty. Now inside the bracket we have to provide the user directory, user.directory, user.dir. So this will indicate your project directory. And then now we have user directory available, so that user directory will directly indicate your project directory. So just add one semicolon, and then now we don't need to use the complete path for the Chrome driver. The part of this path we have to replace by the string path. So just select the unwanted part of this path, that is till win32. So just remove that unwanted part and mention the word path, that is our string name. Sorry, not user directory, it should be path, path, plus the folder name in your directory and the file name. So the folder name is libs and file name is Chrome driver. So plus libs libs / Chrome driver.exe. So user directory plus the libs folder is my path for Chrome driver.exe. Now the remaining code will be same. Let's try to run the program. Just save it and right click, run as Java application. Perfect. The Chrome browser is launched and now I'm navigated to the google.com website. Perfect. Okay, so now again we'll focus on our iBrowser. So this was the code for your Chrome launch or the Chrome browser. Now with the same structure, we can modify the code in few of the elements and then we can create our code for iBrowser. So let's name it as Chrome launch. And now we'll create the second code, that is iLaunch. So let's copy the system.setProperty file or the system.setProperty line. No need to copy the path string, just copy the setProperty line in your I part. Now here we have to change the path for iDriver because this is the Chrome driver path. So before that I need to copy that iDriver from my downloads into the libs. So here is my iDriver. So copy the file iDriver and then paste it in libs folder in your project structure. Okay, so now I just need to change the file name here, that is iDriverserver.exe, because the same file is available in libs folder. Okay, so the system.setProperty line is perfectly ready. Okay, so one more change is we have to update the token, replace the Chrome word by I. So we are ready with this line. The second line, we have to copy the driver object creation line, that is WebDriver is equal driver. So copy it and just rename the Chrome driver by Internet Explorer driver. So we are creating the object for iDriver and then comment the Chrome line. Okay, so here we are getting the error message on Internet Explorer driver. So move your cursor and get the option import Selenium library. Import the library and the issue is resolved. Now we require the driver.get line, so copy it from there. No need to change anything in that line. And again the print statement, copy as it is and then paste it and comment the upper lines. So now we are ready with the code for iLaunch. We have just modified the Chrome launch code and we are ready with this code. So it's time to save the code and run it. Click on the code and then run as Java application. Okay, so the iBrowser is launched and then here it is navigated to www.google.com. Perfect. So here we have understood that how to download the iDriver and how to launch iBrowser through Selenium code. Awesome.